ya nyantechwa emre bia am discover free Europe akoma busuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer eye easy eye convenient eye fast and sound so ye free wontua hwe me discover ye mapim tap send entienne also download the tap send app no ewo mobile phone so free na fesika komo abusuafo wo Ghana afa na nyina tap send papa no
everybody check now check it the beat is real don't will make it kill ya get your green select glucometer and check it sugar level check it for check it green select glucometer check it sugar level for check it reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emetudo nani etena kamu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anase ade bia wo pe bia. So ukoton ko adia enye bebia wo se wutumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. All call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV. Emetudo nani etena kamu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anase ade bia wo pe bia. So ukoton ko adia enye bebia wo se wutumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. All call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV. Emetudo nani etena kamu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anase ade bia wo pe bia. So ukoton ko adia enye bebia wo se wutumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. All call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Okay, so let's start with a sincere apology coming from us to all our favorite people out there. I know today I've been answering so many questions as to why the good people out there could not watch Showbiz Daily. It wasn't an easy task yesterday here in our studios. Chamo had to go home like 12 midnight. It wasn't easy. We tried all means. Yeah, can't, yeah. But we are back. So we want to give you a bonus this Saturday. So this Saturday, remember that on Saturday evening, we are going to give you a special Showbiz Daily on Saturday. And this is a promise. Because we actually took one away from you guys. We are giving it to you on Saturday. That is tomorrow evening. So you guys should tell us the time we should give it to you. You guys should tell us the time that you'll be comfortable to watch Showbiz Daily on Saturday. I know it doesn't happen on Saturdays, but tomorrow, because we failed you guys on Thursday, you guys have to forgive us, and we're going to give that to you. We are sorry. It was issues beyond our control, like the way ECG has been saying all the time. So any inconvenience caused is deeply regretted. And let me also say thanks to the production guys. Digital Rasta is currency on camera, Richie Flex, the editor director of the show. Emmanuel Fowila is the producer, and Gideon Neil Amtesin is our creative director. The guys are on set. I was supposed to actually do this announcement yesterday, but because we could not come your way, that's why the announcement did not come through. But the announcement is that today, whilst we are on the show, by the time we finish with our 2-hour show, we are expecting a call from one of our favorite people, Dr. Anita, who resides in America. She tells us that she has a surprise for someone today. I don't know who that surprise is, who that person will be. Maybe me, maybe Nana Reagan, maybe Derek Money, maybe Tim Dodo Solomon. And as to what surprise it is, no one knows. So whilst we are on with the show, the call can come through at any time. Then Madam Anita herself will announce the surprise for whoever or to whoever. So guys, I wish you good luck.
We also wish you good luck.
I wish you guys good luck. May the best win.
Amen.
May the best win, like we say. So we can still go ahead to do business. Thanks in Team Dodo Solomon at the extreme end. You can also call him Chemo, our online manager here at Sammy Flex TV, Flex Entertainment. And in the middle is man like Powder Nation Board. A Cuban people.
Your mouth.
I say Powder Nation. What kind of?
Your mouth orgasm.
It's a Powder Nation.
Your mouth orgasm.
So that is a Powder Nation boss for you. He's also a journalist, a PR person, an events person. And if you want to read some of his articles or stories, you can log on to E-News Ghana. Yes, E-News Ghana.
Sure.
All the time. And Regan is also here, writer. He's a public relation officer. He's also an events person, promoter, and an artist manager. So the team is set. You can call me Sammy Flex simply, and we're going to have a discussion. I know you are going to enjoy the discussion, and we want you to be part of it as well. Feel free and add your input to it. Anytime you want to add something to it, feel free, and let's do it together like we have always been doing it. Mr. Beautiful has been seen in a video. My home video be Mr. Beautiful. Mr. Beautiful is a popular actor. In fact, Ghana had to turn him. Follow Ghana movie industry. You might have met him. You might have seen his movies. He speaks mostly fancy language in most of his movies. Now, video now, what Mr. Beautiful is saying is that those who campaign for Nana Akufo-Addo's NPP, they should bow their heads in shame. Say, oh yeah, celebrity. Now, oh yeah, advert. Emma NPP. Nana Akufo-Addo say, oh mama di o mine so. And then yame ya do mama reading no mama di o mine so. Now, what's the name me koi na otimu bi dia. Odnam krum na hunipa no what be tears from just Germany ewu. Na dis kwasiasem. Na dey sa she obi na wakasa. And I'm asking that, should it happen that way? Whose fault would it be? The actors or the governors or the government that is supposed to take that shame or that kind of disgrace that Mr. Beautiful wants to send out? The best video they send your car name about the best everything come and say, Asima Mr. Beautiful can any agent say actors
forever and ever.
Campaign man and now done any NPP government member power no. I am passing money woo. Say NPP abaya ba nipa do na ho chi omo accommodate omo actors no money woo. And I say government na kasa na also na di woo. Watch this video. I'll be back.
Forever and ever, I'll involve myself in politics because in your house there's politics. Forever and ever, I'll involve myself in politics because in your house there's politics. Everywhere we are, there's politics. Not a fuel, not your school fees, no wife for market. In Tinda be unquaya, Nemo da won a butumaya, why don't you damn support? In Timia house of folk in ye, now we are Kotokunti, may your time far. We are not matured. So nothing can stop me. I will encourage each and every one. See, when I came out 2012, openly supported His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. That's why Ejeko and Matrodasari and those guys too came out and supported this government 2016. Okay, but as I'm talking to you, Sankamini Ejeko na Matrodasari no any calibos no ma nkamanama muguma yafe because many megwasi. Because when I supported His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, look at what he did. What they supported, Nkamini Ejeko na Matrodasari no any calibos no ma nkamanama muguma yafe because many megwasi. Because when I supported His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, look at what he did. What they supported, Memphis here.
All right, Mr. Beautiful, and or say what they supported. You're not going to can say they almost supported on a day now. And also supported John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, former President of Ghana. Now, what supported Akuapem? A day now. I know I'm not pursuing this, and I want you. I could draw from this. I mean, call Derek. What I'm Derek say. We don't. Only Mr. Beautiful Yajin say, "Say, you're not Bobo Mudino." Omo fama ye fingo muti na omo nka se eh din kwasi asem omo nka sa
brasa me yentia Sammy Flex TV afefo subscribers no I think some go subscribe or now subscribe, which is very necessary. Very well. Yeah, don't must say omo timi nyam me omo show
na powder nation for
na powder nation for your mama. Brasa, interestingly, it's quite unfortunate say MPP government, you know, about so GDI now we are not feeling that thing. I think say no na Mr. Beautiful ejina so ede kasa all kasa no kasa so ye kotokuni na me house ni I don't just say account for the fact say no campaigning for NDC na when we no more campaigning for MPP we need na say near men kuya. I think say he has that right to speak out because one, a person like Prince David will say he campaigned for MPP. And so last minute he over out ebe kasa bebre said the way the economy he was not expecting to see that thing. We or Memeka be I voted for the MPP massively. I campaign for the NPP. Last minute na me share me video bia that would declare MPP winning no. Zilex no mambo so me jinam 247. Ma to MPP for duku ana mabbo me jala bia
chai
brasa me
alaji
senketwa
alaji powder
but brasa me at long last me transia heard the way the MPP government is driving the economy no me say no as a celebration na me celebrated that very day no was a wrong celebration although no I thought it was right because my party have won. And on the day, say my party winning. I had the na obi abedidi. But Ekobani say na say you from that angle now. It's like I say you vote in here who so fast. That is exactly what Mr. Beautiful is saying.
Yeah.
Because one, we voted for the MPP government. So mumra. No mumego go near mumayen because we trusted the government.
In fact, omo cry. I see it is a castle. And so come the into Baba me.
Na fair ban say no waba sikani etiso na fe no waba na wabe jinemu no come sign the meaning say the campaign no ye na to nsuom. But me campaign na to nsuom. The MPP government have automatically they have disappointed Ghanaians. Big time. Because Udra Street is now we have Vox Pop and you ask about 100% of Ghanaians. I just say nipa 2 penny bet me jina aka so no indigenous MPP supporters. And yes there every concerned Ghanaian being a citizen not a spectator will tell you say name enkoyi kra we were not expecting. Me always say this, I like governance with policies. Government who lay down policies, any friends, a governance, he has plans for a nation. So with that policies, me I don't go that way. I like the fact MPP introduced you free education. It's a policy. Because we're in the history of MPP now or Deba now, before introduced free health insurance, which is still working. It's a very good policy. into no so the buy no the a friend is a free education buy no. I thought as man said this is a good policy. But one thing is he did not lay down measures. The pussy free education. No? Yeah. That is the reason why they put by force such in 11. And you're not coming in Ghana Sunday to me at your Esamra. And you write a friend's referendum Sunday. But
I said, lobby and say, bad said Sunday with me. I said,
but surprisingly, Packer, Sunday, no, like government work is no official day. That's what I want to say, okay. But it's me the Emra Equus referendum say and find you by force. Because one, who says he cannot the opposite free education is draining the economy. It goes and never comes back. So he needed some policies, and I said, there may be measures be on or they be room. At first, say, oh, your government, now say, oh, bad power. You lay down policies. That's why we have a manifesto. When you put down the manifesto, you have to have people behind the scene who are going to plan well, structure everything inside the manifesto. So at the end of the day, no, when you put down the manifesto, that's a policy. We have people who are going to implement the policies. But so when the class and when people who are going to implement the policies, that's why it is going to affect you. Because to the people, vote no, who can send your message, you know, your message now, since you vote no. And at the end of the day, message now the mom say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Now say they are not seeing what you promised them more.
Oh, no, Mr. Beautiful.
You are Mr. Beautiful, you can exactly.
Na Mr. Beautiful, as a can say, and yet NPP for no mumba mo head in shame. Actors no more pro or more year ad campaign mom, no more advert mom. Omuna ye ding.
Brasa me,
because the all kind of no I dream.
Sure.
I can see how passionate you are about it. The way any money can as a help. But actors no muna ye ding.
Brasa me, actor
no a financial minister.
Debbie.
Or a German minister.
Debbie. Actors and you find public figures. They are influencers. They influence people,
including you,
including me.
Yes.
And so their platform be also say, I'm voting for this person. So let's all follow and vote. Since all influencer, people do follow the person into automatically, the people too will follow his footsteps to vote for the person. Until there are so many. So according to Kwame Eugene, you know, say na not so. Influence, you know. MPP ni beti me example be also na not so. Young quenim campaign or yeah, you know, strategically.
Yeah.
It's in influence on influence and the man a dumb ever to man MPP no. And so what's me the with your influence. Now at the end of the day, the people who are following you no are not getting what they voted for. And I said what me what the ramo. What the enemy they are to get them. That is what Mr. Beautiful is trying to say. So next time, moving forward, no, if we're a celebrity, if we're a public figure, now say oh yeah campaigner, Obianka say only right. You have right of association to join any political party of your choice.
Okay.
But oh yeah campaigner, who send you your campaign no, and ko ye bebo wachi. Think about that. It's once and why campaign. Don't just go inside and just do any campaign because you've been given something to do anything. Fine, who are right, everything to do, but who do your campaigner do it right? At the end of the day, your boss
Thank you. Derek Money has given us his position on this Mr. Beautiful and the NPP, those who campaign for NPP. Chavo can speak next on this. Chavo,
yeah.
Mami Teddy also can. I want to Mr. Beautiful has been said, you are no celebrities, no more for Omutinsi from a new woman.
No, meaning
okay, Chemwe.
Yeah. The Emma meaning in the answer or no Casano can be say politics is everywhere, even in our homes, yes. But we have people are almost dedicated on my life, another or my you or some by politics, so your career politicians or and we have ordinary people who participate in political activities, yes, and musicians and celebrities in general, those who participate in political activities. But we have celebrities are almost career politics, and as Jim said, this is what we want to do. And we can mention somebody like John Dumelo, Obo, and others. Thank you for Prince David Osei, Calibos, Mr. Beautiful, Omonkan. They are just participating in the political activity. It's like Shatawale going to rally for Mahama doing his thing and take his money. He's participating in political activity, but on your career politician now on count. And then they say, you be huru obi. And as you because of being bad than almost heading shema, politicians and the so.
Okay.
Those who campaigned for them or who partook in that activity at that time, no, had were convinced by message now almost selling my and say why not let's push you so that you can do message now the ma or the ma and in the say could do or no more na to afa ho a ye best will be and I say you somebody should bad their heads in shame a politicians now or the wrong message by and I say the messenger or want me and disobey hold you more accountable. Yes, but I agree say if you are a celebrity or influence and you know if also influence people to follow the wrong person then you have a responsibility.
Okay.
I will wish he will come out and say those people should come out now and tell us what they think about the economy or what is going on instead of telling them to buy.
Well, so far there, personally, I've seen most of them also expressing dissatisfaction about the
what is yes.
In fact, Prince David Osaya, didn't say. He said countless times.
Yes.
I say he's not too satisfied.
Your friend is saying they are forcing.
Yes, they've all complained countless times that they are not satisfied with how the economy is being run.
Yes, and even that is an option that they will decide whether to come out and say that or not. Because a typical politician or somebody or partaking in political activity, say, or who said decide in Koya, they keep quiet. That's the best political strategy. Don't say anything. But say Koya, they are not being who did it. And it's almost all my idea, no one's in Koya. Because Koya and Komobe who did it say, we are having a camera. And to all my dinning and on some case in Koya. But it's the best way to do it if you want to be in that political space now. Okay. And no more. And you know, there are many Mr. Beautiful and say he's even at this point now, and he was still doing politics. So our political activity no don't know how question now or saying you know because of a sort of say Mahama better than Nanado. And all my reasons are better than well it may be objectively the situation now, but coming from somebody like him, no, Sankanya Sakra and Kaonka, there's no way Sanka Nanado ya dia onimzo ya dia or Babake Nanado ya dintino celebrities now Motoman Nanado no Yambo Mabaso. No, and go be din. That's the strategy. Nanado bibia enkoye or no in his opinion or did he say enkoye no and all calling for those people to come out. To even serve his political interest. Because Uncle Funny those people in one way or the other saying say this party is not good, so go for the other one. And nothing all qualify for him. So it's a means for him to also campaign for the political party. A honor make a menene adreno, but Omani de moyedi. E moyedi pa. Me say then I me collate na. Eja me call you know you drew kaswana me fa ya ade sense me dey drop in the coffee ntino. Me tena car ni mu no na me drew ho am kai me fa drop ya me si da bi top ho. Engofo bi gina ho nti me kwa ho dey I will pay less. Yeah. But at the way they are there, some men can now move on to me for not say it's a crowd for can be at home. My music and I make a sense. So I will mind the media music and Abefaka and Tina, any son. And I say, oh, baby, I did. I brought you cry. Yes, a man, my ding. And I'm saying, yes, I brought you cry a man, my ding, but. Baby di my din chen baby na e wone ma bia wo ye be ma wo di my din chen baby enti o engage me no ka che me say enti no say hwan na ma man my din ye timamufu ya na da and am say oh well enye timamufu na ma man my din te say the ye ka no and this is the reason enti wo ye din kakra to listen to me and then I'm the goodness of
oh the man oh
yeah because tell yourself as you say, oh, Marco Square, almost 5 CD. so o ka say o pese o ma no o ma ni jinti o be mo 10 cedi a o hwe de na so ye ida say adwuma na o ye no o be ye no extra na o betimi di 10 cedi na ma o ma no ana say o be kwa ko bobo se de ama o ma no and Ghana ban bi no aye no o so pese o ye free education and intino oni sika o be bobo se de amankra na nya free education na ono pe no enti so wo bobo sia ne ma amane wie de na be e so ye adwuma tua enti kwan be so na wo be fa aye adwuma de tua ida se wo adwuma ya wo yi enka de wo jimi wo betum se de be abenya mo money wo de me kwa verse sa ni pe ya wakasa first wo de me kwa na wo jimi 16 cedis se o mo jimi 15 cedis okay na o jimi 10 cedi 11 cedi aha 11 cedis they say I do 15 cedis so enti no me busa na say enti say no o they say na o ma 5 cedi a wa mo ayi 10 cedis na o de me kwa they say o di me 15 no they say o hwe de be na say o ye say o san to mu bim enti say o to mu bim na me ka say me nya ska enti me ko top wo akwa ko fa ya o hwe de ne besi wadwuma no enkoye ohun be kire eni ndi sa omema ye de ho ne free ba ye choices bi a ye mpanyimfo bi make ena ema ahokire bi aba eni ndi so omo mpete sa ahokire be ba omo ntete ne ma bi so ndi mi ye no say de o kan say no kro am say sa na eti ndi no ye keka bi kire amanfo a e bia omo ebe tete so because we na ye kan say ya hwe na ye change party na omo mbeba ne so be something similar why because said the be ya omo so benya power no ye wo one formula bi wo ho a ofa so a onya ne ntem enti say nipa na obefa sa formula ne so na mo ho be kire mo ba bi kura say ono pese o we ne nko ade obefa so because they say no matter what you say MPP will not stop free SHS that they won't omo ka so omo ja pe omo lose endi no dis any akwan foforo bi so na omo lose na say omo be kase free SHS fa lose de omo nye eno di no Mr Beautiful na ne political mood man na o eno o ye ne campaign but the truth is that omo no ma ye de ampa but I don't expect that celebrities to come out and say bia well I don't encourage say Yebeka said they should bow down their heads in shame. That's my point. But Omani the more it's true.
Okay, thank you, Tim Dodi Solomon, aka Chamo. Now let me go on to Nana Reagan. Listen to what Nana Reagan also say. According to Mr. Beautiful's statement that Omoye campaign ma NPP they should bow down their heads in shame. Nana, what kind of
partisan comments. I'm not surprised that it is coming from somebody like Mr. Beautiful. But the M1 can say, I was expecting some Kyibom and Kobeka so, my thesis uncle for you crap on my campaign, ma buying crap on. They are not even admitting to the fact that on my until they should bow down their heads in shame. But for you to go that direction, say, because of my campaign, I'm buying the about power, and one thing I'm being my identity, they should bow down their heads in shame. Amen. It doesn't make sense because on one Mr. Beautiful, did he bow down his head in shame before the 2016 election?
Oh no, they all know say Mahama ya dear.
That's what I'm saying. It's a partisan comment because he's an.
That's why no. It's because the question said, did he bow down? No, so no, he won't bow down. No. Because of Phyllis said
Mahama. Question because I know on record before 2016, a lot of Ghanaians were complaining so
exactly.
A lot about even the 2016. We shouldn't forget the 2016 election. And the election, your biggest margin. We didn't see what Ghana crew without. And Mahama the record is our record. The BC what Ghana political election. That's against the Akufo-Addo. In fact, or not Otiabem. And Olusu's our election. And it should also tell somebody like Mr. Beautiful at that time, people were crying like this. And on Mr. Beautiful no campaign Mahama 2012 na Mahama winning ya obey nyama sama na Ghana fuusu no. Or no Mr. Beautiful and bow down the heads in shame. So what moral rights now to come and tell your colleagues who also can felt like, okay, based on message me no amodia my we message you know eluki good share all the enti me kwa koto abama na me campaign amano no you come and tell that person say because nipa ne eka say obesi theater we nsi no sankofo I mean encourage young crofo ne ma omo involve omo in some politics. Of the activities a person who say because they are influencers and they have the voice sometimes form one to call for certain shots I bet me the results in their brain because they are who you know clearly no not just or no say wow Mr. Beautiful no so what about your campaign now to about Mahama Bib no be winning no banner after 2025 a man for you satisfied no move soon should we say obia okoye campaign Mahama bia in bow down heads in shape because one
and it's a chat one.
That
is what you
now when you ask him, that's what he will say.
Yes.
And the point I'm making is that and you're right. Because first of all, Ghana Hanomono, every obia or get convinced and also obey na so obey to Obama obino. Especially in the political year, it's based on messenger and Kofo Muni na a preaching. And at that time, you know, say, Ebumu preaching messages out to me. Sometimes, Ebumu call to me preaching, man, here too obvious. And here we are on the page. You understand? So, based on those messages, of course, some people will get convinced and go and do participate in political activities and go and vote for them and all of that. But me, Uncle Ben, they say people like him would rather encourage Nkrofua, Ubiti Sanka. Prince David or say in an example say yes or company but or company and based on the expectations that Yamana ain't me anchor the way open was I in any more about mind we shouldn't encourage partisan politics ubenya influencer to say Mr. Beautiful or no or bet me campaign ama party be na party na babemu party ni inye nyaman poto krapa on to me meka no why di to in fact, Ujano Krobesa, yes, Ujano Krobesa Babi defending. We should encourage some of these influencers or multimedia podcast. No, me campaign now, but one yama ye, and you know, yama ye say. Our mobile to crowd go a step further to even campaign against you.
Yeah, for doing
the wrong thing.
Yeah,
that is what we should be encouraging, not this partisan comments. And then offense or when this munti no abeka we na the party aba abemu na ono so e bi ono so MPP no ono so influencer no Ghana first o man no mind because our man mind dey kasa na die me say me problem na be ko bet me per single year na say year bi e bet na say ya ko be 5 years or 10 years obi Ghana for obi abeka so man no ajo
in fact America crack on make
So yes, there are things that are not being done right. We should tackle it. If these influencers will come out and say yes, or mind no challenge man or man penika so be no. When to me and fast anya man to two na community and watching they have every right. Let's encourage them to speak up like that. Than say me what I hate is that partisan thing. Because I belong here and we are doing this. Let's do this agenda and bring this person on. When unim clearly say there's any pan of crap or bar so you're competent, or ban went to man because one who you campaign for
a specific
interest bill and you're mining it now. Who just said oh Godfather do political party limit your party number power. You bet me after so Mr. Beautiful bra. I have fefie for office. Bejiwe koje. And no and I'll buy us our comments now. Bad. We shouldn't encourage it. We should encourage people who are ready to campaign and campaign for the interest of everybody. Nyaman ko yom beti asa TC Jomaka say no. Mpelifo nye say na ye pen nye say na moka asamo be enti munya nyama ye. But this some of these comments a bit discouraging Crawford because already know ye campaign say oh ye influencers no mo form mo hihye nyama mu. Ye kan o mo nka bi na etimi edurechi. We hear nyama be say it's just like a normal father or attacking a celebrity before campaigning for a political party or if you are coming out publicly to say so me I endorse this political party.
Well, I'm not arrogant, so the need to pass it through. So to Mr. Beautiful and to any other person, those who have supported these political parties, this is the time. you guys have to play the watchdog role.
Yeah.
In fact, your activities were part of the things that contributed to giving them the seat. So be your own watchdog rules. Like to be so we in a year, Mr. Beautiful will not tell you to bow down your head. But man in a year, the bell's okay. In fact, if your father is a failure, you are not proud to show him.
Yeah, sure.
You are not proud to show him. Show him. Or we can even talk about friends. It's just in a mate to be a baby can say the way you feel proud. Hey, that was my mate too.
Sure.
Men never lecture, so men never say you'll be happy. But she about comes to about the man. Or from because you yeah, so it is because maybe the NPP is not doing things right. The reason some of them cannot be so proud to even come out to mention it. So yes, Mr. Beautiful has called something out. We have to discuss it. Let's make sure things are done right. We were talking about Amerado and Lyrical Joe. We'll be having that discussion. I know said my people here, they have listened to Amerado's new song called Kyibom, aka Free Hype. Yes, aka Free Hype. That is what we will be doing. What did Amerado say on the song that got you? We'll be having that discussion. But before we do that, I've chanced on a video, once again online, of Akuapem Polo talking about her son telling her not to advertise hip and big ass and breast and flat tummy kind of medicine. And as to why the boy told the mother that, it is not too clear. The mother only said that Onyani anopa na ne ba ne frɛ no na ne ba kan say mommy me mpese obeye big hips ne big buttocks ne flat tummy no biem ase menye biem na yanya ya tin sem we mu ase ne de ya hwɛ video ni de hu ne say video ni wo message aye kɔ video no but ne target pan nya akɔra ni mpa aye boni di no video ni target ye enipa bi omo industry no mu a enei omo say omo propagandists a omo so promote big hips, big ass, flat tummy. You hu say omo na message we e come na share industry no mu a omo Akuapem Polo ni omo clash no e bi so share sa area go bia kama. In fact, me so that me compare recent one na na McBrown dey say Akuapem Polo ni na McBrown or brush kakra be twa mu kakra ni I no so nyina wo. Na right both video actually my pound for now more bizarre more say Akuapem Polo story saying it here. Real story, fabricated story, fictional story, and an agenda story. Watch the video when I come back. Chemo, social pressure boss, ever starting come away. Watch it, I'll be back.
Agenda.
Pardon me guys, but I have this announcement to do. Pardon me guys, but I have this announcement to do. This morning, my son woke me up before going to school and told me that he needs me to do something for him, but I should promise him I'm going to say yes when he says it. So I asked him to go on, and what he told me was I should promise him I will not talk about flat tummy products or big buttocks products again. I looked at my son and I said in my mind that my son doesn't know what he's saying because it's the same job I do. I used to pay his school fees, but what? Yes, he's my son, so I have to listen to him. So now I'm not talking about flat tummy or any big ass products. I can talk about any skincare product or anything, but not flat tummy and butt products.
Wait, social pressure. I have to the upper now can social pressure. Chancellor, back okay. Vice Chancellor. Chamo agenda video and I say reality talk.
The man is set. Make us say agenda video. You say what ma reason until I cry. Some more ni bi mo. I mean,
Nila pimpo be something and a banner. Ono kro nim there yeah. But enhancement ne flat tummy and that examine am so well. And the crop say a question.
Yeah. Engine nka obeka me agine dia. Na ezengo ka me buza me ba ne say adinti na mama nye biem no. Say no kan. E be kra any good reason, but you will know the source and the thinking na. Enti we man akasa no. Na nka yetimi agina ye ne so aye bibi. but to just say urbanism enye biom ti unye ne de wa also say eno na wo ye de hwe no and no they say no o ba betie o ba no na waja wadwuma ya na o ja say adwuma na mbedidi and as alternative why not? So just come and say from today you are not doing this because you have alternative, but to make it look like or sounds like oba and advice so it's not good enough. In the more like an agenda video. Okay. And why are we saying it's an agenda video now? In the news, a lot of people have heard say Nanama McBrown echo a seminar or advise young ladies, and she says liposuction, which is a form of enhancing the body, the butt, and then the stomach, especially honor ladies in the shepa. And you know, so also Baba can be busy say on can sa video ni be man na all patches say like what do you mean with a reason say obasimen can be obano authority be no war in this area and I say and then I was seeing wow obetumi atu sa afo na ma won to aka say what ya say and you know I think she should come again. Akuapem Polo omra mechichire mu asema ne ba ne kan ya apart from talk mommy don't do this again.
Can she be bold to come out and also condemn that act?
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. Why can't we have someone coming out to say me so I want to talk to young ladies. Nobody should fancy those things.
Yes. And can no be a better message and she will get people
to support her
and maybe even give better reasons apart from her reasons say ne banner say on no to support her, but for her to come like this, you know, a man look like are you sure that banner you now can now be before can or yes I say common because yeah we will definitely have people against body enhancement and we will have people for it. Yenim cry yenim to say Empress Gift or no so serious argument about it or yeah for it.
Yeah.
No can be
she was for it, yeah.
Yes, ADD be at fine. And then if also so you're against it, just come out and say if you are first to cry, I'm against it. But now thinking about it carefully and maybe listening to certain people, no, I don't want to go there anymore. Now want to have a count there. But baby how they are funny there. Or money can't think so now I can't say I support her say more yes because for the reason say ne banner na say more there is not good enough. So odini banner no che come do but if she has good reason not to do it again, I think she should rather come out boldly and clearly for us to support her or even tell her certain things are obey me they defending her why and like hiding under her and say certain things are on say them who baby or they kwakosi because and I said the okan no kra na one man asan ko say yewo and also onye intino obia am follow na onko na onya the thing will still go on.
Yeah.
So give reasons into onye for people to also say yeah many polo ya adwinti me so meja because enya onko na oye sa kind of advertisement. Yeah. Yes. And into unkwa ujaya still our industry.
There are other influencers.
But for you to go and tell somebody say me basi mi nyai na meja into unsusu jai there emfa. So Polo she should come out boldly and clearly so that some of us may support her based on her reasons.
Well, thank you, Nana. Also Polo video is an agenda video and as a message then that one way.
Or your politics, or your coward.
Or your coward.
I mean, straight away, she just wanted to respond to Nanama comments now or pass it recently. And now, when you be answering hiding the chief, and yes, I did say, oh, Bob, small boy. I mean,
Kafasha FD input.
Like, so.
FD input, I can
so obvious. Like, when I said, oh, you'll be in Antocano, so, would you have done a panel when I got it to be a chief?
I got to blow. What to blow for you call?
I mean, clearly, to me say, me banning can insurance.
The
The banning can with insurance. I am thrown the message of person they two out and say one, she is against the thing.
Yes.
Previously not on your against, but see an person about baby only sa courage. Meaning say the court ne saying prison then in some eso so na da say bi okọ osa be yes anyama no social media my drag her to sa anyama ni bi enti no or ye careful but in her being careful no so no ama or ye coward especially when you want to go this tangent like you want to come out and speak on topics like this because there are a lot of there are a lot of loud girls almost more about here and they are for it and if Nanama will not even come at you for or respond for coming against it, those girls are ready, they will come at you. Exactly. And that is what she is trying to avoid. Or person who play smart now and then they ban and they catch and say, you see, some of these parents, the uncle Betty me I am a jar to say, no, can the banner can be and can the banner crab a kind then in done who soon see. Be a went to me and record the Aqualana and I'll be Cobessa Aqualana have a conversation, maybe my recording.
Yeah, and I'll be posting ABC. I will be feeling. My name is about follow conversation on the 2 page this now. Yeah. Julia said, what is me boko joki na kojoki a new musician na nenyomun trendy.
Who is the way of a can?
I'll be kind with you. And some day I'm still to bra.
That is where you have the opportunity to record the child and put it out and make people say, oh, Aqualana Kayampa. In fact, come on, crown in the bed, the crabet man will be all shy and we say, no one can share. Aqualana can be. It happens so many times. Me ma ho no be recording ne ba small girl all can be about me I was send them amameda. You understand? So some of these things, you know, one yes smart enough. Clearly, me say portray that coward attitude on social media because I don't know her to be like that. I mean, I'm so not to be but for her to go this way, the just said, "E who be wo Akuapem Polo mu now like Osuro the way of a call." For nyama bi mu ne ade bi
Basho
so I say what say am up say
person o kasem ne bo Osuro
yes
Osuro e kira asem
after thinking about Empress Gifty and
they come after her
no me say we dey Empress cry na ma cry sin chen the other girls are more TikTok see like come be dragging rough come back dragging for when the crowd 2 is obedi.
Savings and loans never chance.
Obedi be 2 weeks. And chatting say no na man or they go find me because who tie now right now no the message will not be like hey Akuapem Polo say what hey ne ba no pa na unim ne ba ya kola kito no tina o ka che o man message say then you want to sympathize with Akwala no position message or then man na say wo dey afa ho eja no da be yen ja no Pacho more emotional for a Kevin bodies near 21. The Akuapem Polo say on the way against it. Ultimate come message. See, more for the the message in the crack my body tougher. It is a more reply. The amount of money
I don't know.
One tomato.
And now no avoid it.
I see. Derek, also sana uno and how they be a one different.
Brass, I mean, it's quite unfortunate. Say if Akuapem Polo na yinim na kana dream. She's that type of social commentators nibia. I think say me could be a Canadian.
They're not drinking room.
Yeah. I admire her for that. But where they are said, Usuru, anything strategically, no, or they can find a banner. Why? Because New Canada is a serious message in it. And disseminating of the information, and where who send you also them. Usuru said there are a host of these ladies are almost industry no more. You're from those called celebrities, no. They've done the body enhancement. Oma boka partially D. And on their way said,
those cause everybody.
Generalizing the celebrities.
On my year. Into Rosa or to direct puncher, they are going to come after her. In turn, a man back door, no find a banning mum and push it forward because people will sympathize with the child. ana unya te se ne ba ne nso na eka Akuapem Polo boa ne ba ne nka hwe eto no de owo no onfa ne saa
se on pese obeya onfa ne saa
le to no de owo no onfa ne saa se obi akoye bia ewom se ewo nsunsuanso in the future there but obi akoye bia oni pa ko ne feeling no akoye ye nyina most of the time ye ka se enye there because in the future no we don't know what is going to happen to you. But one, if you think what Nasia dream when we say it has implications and they are your friends, now say one way or the other it will affect them in a way. Find a nice way to approach them. Even if you want to bring it into the public domain, find a package it work. Don't make it like an agenda. Or packaging here, then people who are against it, you know, will back you. Well, because a message room.
Yeah.
Message was some no can.
Yeah.
Into any what you now we are against it, you know. So packaging here now the better one man. We are going to go against the motion. Now your team up bottle be wow. That often in a strategical, non-strategical, I don't know how to put it in English.
Oh yeah, intro. Only say na meeting no. But say me wa be defend you. Because on the social media one girls mo so more influencers ni be ton chance. One young someone then how na come ba be fa ade no crop if we me share video no ye ne ba say ah ngey na ba say na ba so ne ba no de ko fa
oh asas
na oba no dey ehu allegations of enhancement.
Well, so all channel communication most of the time they be try high you can we are influencer, we are celebrity, we are brander. How you communicate outside it depends, or like it shows how the maturity of your brand and maybe I could do. Into anything you put out there, no, make sure say and for instance one be real brand at the long term. Because we are Akuapem Polo okay. A idea or person or catch your mama show motono say enye. But who send your can she has to be bold enough to come out and say it. We all know omo nipa na okwakoye no ono anka se nim say this thing na mekoye no it has implications, but we need to be no okoye. So if you sat down and realize you say this is a message I have for this my friends, make it clear, let everybody understand the angle you are coming from. So at the end of the day, if you want to support you, you support you with critical science and data and figures. Well, but oku de kofa obanelaya obano kanwe and man phone channel my buffon call baneso. I don't the day you bufu now baby full banoso. We don't do things like that. And one thing when they say in the court cases in some this time or kasa usuru. I'm at this time Akuapem Polo this time the profile, especially engineer the adena. The reactions beyond or very careful. Because of the court case Osuru. Osuru say anya na wako committee biem na be same be braba. Because na in the case you call court no. I was there time a friend so host media no time mujano no. I was there where a friend saying STC ti honom. And ohwe the way wo jano nani age. In terms this time she is very careful. In say we not person can directly. But can directly these people are going to go after her. A bit disturbing the peace. In tennis, let me channel it to my son. But I will tell her straightforward. Said if she has anything to say or she's against it, she should be bold enough to say it.
Come forward and
say it. You are a public figure too. And now can
you have
like,
opinion.
You have opinion. She has attention. Into your can you follow up. Into Senya bra come out boldly. Come and speak your mind. If you have the support, we support you because saying your campaign is said. So if you have the support, we support you. Don't put your son's future in danger. Because you see, Obana say, the banner cry wine, now my force searching the banner, not all the banner so folly. So that's social media lifestyle. Which one or the other, it might not affect him today, but in the future. Until Mesrena or Pesoya Nadiana, out boldly. So shouldn't be a coward. Come on.
Anybody free.
There be okasa untueska. One number beto say wakasi. And no wakasa me a charging that. What I say? Okana one can hear the eye how. But okana say no credit the eye. You are good to go.
Oh no konkasa mention.
Yanchen that. Well, say she should come out boldly no on kasa na yen nyina yen support him because one that thing is going on in our industry. Every blessed day be our then it's influencing people to do it. Which will have implications. But later. And the more Omuguso na influence a man for no, then we are getting a larger population of the celebrities who are entering into that venture.
And even people who are not celebrities.
What's that say? Because of the influence. And it's a study that's a nya, she should come out boldly. She has the voice, she has the attention. Now on can you support no? I don't the day no may money project, wait me the project.
Okay.
The Akuapem Polo Foundation. We are speaking against a friend saying body enhancement.
Plastic surgery.
I am serious projects. Naka waye. Then we are good to go. Oma Falco send the band I'm begging her project no her no ye. What I say, and they are my money project. Akuapem Polo Foundation.
Thank you,
I still feel say the issue nearby, no. I'm going to lose it because this is the time. And TikTok say, meet me say, Akuapem Polo, one of Ghana's like followed TikTokers. I'm telling you.
God know what's attitude now.
Our TikTok attitude too much. But as I say,
too much.
Yeah, forcing them wa share.
Be unfortunate. Oh no, I mean, you be not forcing.
So a lawyer and also a psychologist because I don't need any theory. I say flu. And now can we say yeah.
That's a mess and the lawyer man one.
How somehow can work upon that TikTok attitude. It is the real Akuapem Polo attitude.
Yes.
The lawyer and the brass man money because that day they say no about late. And the lawyer got angry. Serious. Or you say mom press conference will be enco.
Free prison
by no year no. Hey, the lawyer got angry. You can say obi buafua. Na jata wo. Enti am say lawyer na kasa chere no. Now she has fear and panic in her whenever she's coming out.
There's other side a bit me man abasa. I think that was answer about be declared that say or involved with a man be near that day. Our man baby at so it may also be coming from so any panel and I involved in say Charlie. Keep a cool profile and let's live our life. You know, I'm thinking say no so back me account. Yeah.
I see. So you have seen the video. I want to believe it will still be on her timeline. If the video is not on her timeline, then it means that agenda not do what they say do. And I'm man a caution say hey, when you know Nazi assemble too. But I'm sure she should also be bold.
Yeah.
We all can't go left.
Sure.
Sometimes someone can decide to go right. And to be also pay plastic surgery, be as body enhancement, you okay. Or be as maintenance, you okay. Also the also car 17. Who change engine crash still car 17. Ni make a 70. Oh yeah, there 70. She can also take up that task, not push her son into the conversation because no, the son is not part of the conversation. Only in free 90 minutes common na encourage you and also beboa. Now let's move on to I'm sure today the big one will be Amerado and his new song, that is Kyibom, aka Free Hype. It will be the highlight of the show. But before we do that, I hope you remember Derobie, the guy who gave us Poverty Song, out of a search for a young boy who can be part of the Empower deal led by Mr. Easy. One young boy from somewhere Nungwa gave us a beautiful song, Poverty, and the whole world started singing it. In fact, he got connected to top international stars in Jamaica, here and there. He has come here, Sammy Flex TV, for us to do a sit-down conversation. Yes, Derobie came here singing his new song and talking about life after becoming an instant star. Or say or no, we can be Saturday and I name you to social media. I say Sunday, you know, and the boss friend Charlie said there is Tajman Grejai, now music. That was how his breakthrough started. He's saying that on time go interview baby, or he decided not to be going to so many interviews because okokasa na media for action and no media can be. So I'm asking, say, oh yeah, celebrity. You go for interviews when they say something and the media tweaks it or they misunderstand you to say this and that. Is that enough reason to say you'll be away from the media? Even with regards to also career and also protect it, being in the news, you being heard, you being talked about, you being discussed, which one is valuable? To be afraid of the media, hide your brand, hide your career, and suffer it, or to still go out and consider it as hazard of the job? Let's watch the interview. The full interview is actually on Sammy Flex TV. You can also watch it later in your comfort. When we come back, we are going to discuss this. I'll be back. A story online where you were quoted to have been worried about nudity in music videos. I read a story online where you were quoted to have been worried about nudity in music videos. Has it gotten better now after you talking about it, or it is still the same?
I don't even remember how I said it. But the topic, like those captions and those things, they sometimes, you know, they want you to go and read the story. So sometimes they tighten inside small. So when you read it, when you see it, no, now you see them all. You get me?
but do you remember ever talking about nudity in music videos?
Yeah, I think I remember, and I was like, it's good, it's good, but and yet everything now it should come. You get me? Some scenes are like some of the storyline. It should go with the storyline in the song. Okay. Sometimes like if it's pool party, yeah, it's good. You know, but office. Some like you get me, like example na me man, like some parts be more nessa. Yeah, that was it. I think that was what I said. Yeah, I don't really remember.
Yeah, I'm sure it's similar. It's similar.
But who to say the way they captioned the headline and
Derobie not happy with
yeah.
No, talking about this. How does it feel like as celebrities? You wake up and you pick up your phone and this is said about you, that is written about you.
It's so bad. Like you feel sabotaged.
When it happens like that.
Yeah, it's like and like and your bone come off if the me call you know what kind they are like main kind like what do makamba mean say na o kan no men kan
what to munchine
edimoko bebregu yes, so because of that, sometimes because of the twisting of the headlines and some artists don't like doing interviews. You just stay in their corner, do their music and release it. Go for shows, go for but they don't really go for that interview unless maybe there is a song out and then they'll come and do some one or two, and that one crowd they are selective of the places they go.
I know.
You get me? One of the things that makes us fear presenters. No, we say coming, we fear you.
Yeah.
So we run. You see, no, hey, then we are running away.
So sometimes you want to hide in your corner.
You
see, don't want any twisting of.
Yeah, you see some blogger be hey, yo, what's up? Hey. Then you want to run away because
you don't want any problem.
You get me?
I see. No, but Derobie says you guys should stop it. Stop it now.
We dey beg no. We dey the way you dey talk there.
Okay, you say he dey beg. You guys should stop it. He's not commanding you.
No, we dey beg. Hey, I beg you.
All right, so that was Derobie, the poverty hitmaker, telling us send your money in Tirana or so pay by Bite Kakra. Na me pomika na me mo na me ka say Derobie say munya so say DW and Kasana and those ones na go ka say Derobie say. Na Derek I don't know where sir. Who say be your hima Messi bi? I'm a hima Messi yes. I don't know where sir.
Brasa me.
My boy see better career actually because Derobie, for instance, I thought he was not even in the system.
Me say me a pass me ten catch.
Muntia. Now I say oba or shishum. Timte we say ye share na obi friend on patch ko Sammy Flex on your back you yi. And ye dey ba.
Brasa me ayana most of the time communication and idea a very pivotal nipa biara abrabo, especially when you are building a brand. And say okasan so kasa eson send new bi ate ase oka brofo no be di betwi mu translation wise no wait me be school too. That's translation. or translate here into her software baby now we just pop it so now the translator which means say okay say na translator na ka we sir who's that ne o kan wa to atwene kra into one bloggers na ade aye ne say brasa me we all know the traffic that generates money for us into most of the time no obia na the caption obi per caption a be create attention at the end of the day when you're in the traffic but one thing I would advise me say and no beyond soon go that way obi especially bloggers let me put it this way writers obi on more hard story that will get the people's attention obi on more penny normal flow na let's go obi on more controversial stories
but you don't control the controversial stories they should come what I say the source should make it clear like this is a controversial statement so that you also feed into it. You don't conjure controversies when they are not there.
Master, you can't create controversies in so because one, Master say a true story me a story I want the attention. And then you kind and when I make quote you.
Human
message she said it exactly. And I quote you exactly. But the entire or no na a hand say I'm breaking silence on this. The hand say at that very instance I did the story on Thursday. The didn't share on Wednesday. I did the story on Thursday. And on Friday night on Vilino as an ambassador, UN ambassador. What I say, and the story was related to the government. A cathedral. And you know, she has that fear and panic. Say President Nuko story now, they might cancel the appointment. You know, that was her fear and panic. Into the Sadia mini story, no, or so one casa. But I have a video casa. And Tibrasa, moving forward, you know, I think said the Derobie can no credit. At times, so interview no one can say nessa. That's a letter who story, that's a story necessary, and my crowd am so. Because one, Ube read your common, no only panel misquote you. You do not say that. And one thing, so I was saying, when the story is being put out there, Obi will hold more on Fahone say, what can I won't carry, or reading not say, do become no bad, no becasi. What take the conclusion? Instantly. And at that very moment, it affects the artists. Because one, social media pressure and affecting the artists, celebrities, people coming after you, jumping here and there after you because of something you said. Maybe or probably you not say exact thing, but your fan is a banisana say when you be at what text cleaner, no. A bastard the depression ba. Obi what is clean can endure. But no need to skin, who will say na a fear panic or bow online crime no through. Or Pia Bontin Quack interview and no through. Meanwhile, so no, these interviews are tools to promote yourself.
Exactly.
And you know, I will not say your bloggers they should keep on with such headlines. When you are quoting the person, quote him exactly what he said. Say Chimu no can episode the cover of who wears our baby you. Because okay tree now the cover of mua the tiny tree no what the cover of a very different language now can what I say and so can tree now so translate cover of and so really so I will not encourage
me take side your can say
oh yes
omo can send the tree omo chok of funima because of ebu ha onim translation no akokan bibi and ebu also only bako can accept no in a different phrase. No, paraphrase, you know. Not meaning change.
Everyone don't use implication of the all kind. Not exactly the word.
The word.
Exactly. What can say there? Any
so I will not encourage it. But yeah, bloggers, I always say writers because I want to be specific here. The person who writes is a writer. What I say, your writers, no, whenever they are putting a story out there or listening to any interviewer, they should make sure say they should have the artist in mind. Say, hey, you see. At the end of the day, so the implication is brand artist now. How is the artist going to manage his personal life? Me come a young now, we should be very careful whenever we are putting up our headlines and our caption. A woman say we need to generate traffic to our blogs. But as we are generating traffic to our blogs, we should make sure say, yeah, can obi brand dimbo, emphasis obi brand. Because at the end of the day, brand nani did you. If the brand goes high, also know what you man when your contract then you are good to go. Or before you as a publicist, you are good to go. And it's a dinner ye did no. So it is a caution I make blog writers and the bloggers now out there and saying they should be very careful with their captions and headlines. Because one, so we are captioning as anko ye na affect artists now. Come to think of the career. Derobie Nyankopon kwa na yadom. And yes about this time called depression. Because you have so many people who are 4 stories and your depression are up to today. They are even thinking about it.
Yeah.
What I say, and you know, we are all promoting a specific cause. Which you want our artists to be out there, then we support them. So once we are pushing them out there, I think we have to be very specific whenever we are doing our caption or headlines. Let it be the way he said it. And what's here? And then I can't remember. I did a story on George Britton. He said a friend is saying he met Nigeria anyway. A friend is saying unless I call the ball, no kissing.
Pato Ranking.
Yeah. He met Pato Ranking 2008. A friend is saying Kumasi. Now your friend phone to interview. So I was listening. I'm saying oh my auntie and I'm a true story. The post here George could read this story or read it baby a man tin na me di me nyansa atro I no copy ho. I no be throw me post Facebook post and posting say I said this. I copy exactly what he said. Then back page,
please.
Now do I dream true story.
But I mean, I thought the beer. Who send you nipa e kasana? And your headline, where story? Headline no. But what you mean so nipa ni person kase ekosi. And no headline. We are story no go read.
And so do I dream true story now, madam?
They say okasa. Ah,
that's the implication of what he wants to say.
Until buy no better say I said this.
And
the whole thing now kind of I think the third paragraph. I know obviously so about Derek Money I said this. Me hear now no okay you said it there you said it. My copy back page I don't know say we are good to go.
No, we are not.
What's it here? I told the beer as a writer as a writer told the beer. Yes, as a writer told the beer my story in Kasa.
Oh.
My story in Kasa. And yes, story in Toho na told no be a flash story no Kasa. I told that my story in Kasa.
Your story should shake.
Your story should shake. As a writer.
I see.
Yeah, man.
Now, Ebasa said that they all be taking decisions like Derobie has taken on.
Now, when you are building a brand, you need to look at the opposite side and the negative side because no matter the situation, once you are a public figure, you are coming into the public domain. Never when you have about negativity and then positivity. As an artist, you have to make your mind clear. So you meet this along the way. So be prepared whenever it pops up. What I say, into the negativity in the bar, find a way, PR system. Now you're addressing the positivity no so bad. We are good to go. Because building a brand, it's both sides. Negativity sells, positivity sells as well. So we are good to go.
But negativity destroys.
It destroys. It sells and destroys.
Well, there we go. Derobie's fear and the work of the journalists. Sometimes our mistakes are the almost go through our problems we've been doing.
Okay, I'll start from our mistakes because we are dealing with ourselves. Now there we can be say, of course, through this story, any panel correcting this or can we or copy call back
page.
They say we are good to go. We are not good to go anyway. It is a wrong practice for any writer or any journalist to put out. It is not something we should encourage. I mean, so our controversies and our controversial stories, it can happen over Timia and do it right, so you will get to the traffic. But so them are diabolic in your writing just because interest on which is the traffic to your site and not somebody's brand that you are building over 10 years, 20 years. Now, because I will pay 20k likes, so say traction,
traction.
Site is they just one day pay. actual summer a bit me damaging the panel forever. I mean, it is not right in any sense, and we shouldn't encourage it. You see, we all admit so sometimes yes translating for no comments be more from Twi to English now. You face certain challenges and might end up in some of these situations. Yes,
problem sometimes.
You might end up in some of these situations, but and no just because we are facing that challenges and you are doing it, it is the right thing. No. In fact, we should also work on ourselves and learn to make sure we are getting those things right. Say, call the cobble for a kind of sign, it's a sign. Then I know patch. Ocean I say, bia, as I'm not kind, susu say or percent or can same way, baby, one can in area or from fresh any panel. You can also engage the person and drag the person or fetch that information from the person's mouth. Say, as me say kasa unia na hit FM. Now say person or chilling.
Then our person
chilling. You cannot and dia wo azumi ne ebebo a year. Then you go ahead and put out your story. And at the end of the day, you achieve the same results. Unko ban say put them now about team now actually be afobia. It is not good. So that thing they read the writers or bloggers out there, we should check it. And then yeah, they bakwa a motivating Atwagma. Yeah, they association trying to put the writers together. We will be organizing workshop for them. A bit me we will sanitize the system nekakra in a sense, okay, or a writer. Or in fact, or a blogger can maybe or the videos when or post to crack. Some of the captions they get out of videos very damaging to artists name brands which is not a good thing. So let's do the main motive of you being a writer is to make sure there's development in the industry. Is to make sure that there's a support or development in every artist brand. That is the main motive. It is not to destroy it. Into say saying then you should check it and make it right, because you as a writer or a journalist both I say you correct the wrongs and make progress, and as a development we will see some evaluation be. And yes be yet to one na ebi na akoka bi na ochena na oni obi now obi can say bi na achuro bibi na ade be chena ehu abon say the Derobie ebuhu na abon no na ono so akose dem via fe o friend interview crapa o se o ma na yan ase twa on say o e dey celebrity say dey opom dey o ma interview cra o mo mba o bre.
And it's your cousin be or say it is because of that. That's why some celebrities don't go for interviews. They only come when they have songs to promote. And now that has been the culture.
Yes.
And we have been complaining.
Of course.
The whole industry has been complaining because they they don't mind interview. It is
because of some of these things. I mean, so at that point, I mean, I agree with some
at
of them.
That time when we met a match day.
When they interviewed, but they said that was the first comment or passing. See, so the thing is, my point is, we can do it right.
Oh, sure.
Artists and so feel comfortable. So let's do that thing. Let's get our young quality wrongs and cry. I mean, we are not demigods. I ain't me and criticizing one. I say ain't me see nyama bi mo and we can do it. So let's do that. But then again, I will not encourage or advise any artist say wakoye interview blogger be actual sama. I mean, you contest na person will put it out na and yes na ono so akwakocho ni no ehu abowa and intino person obeye interviews bi. I mean, it will go against you.
And that's a good decision.
No, not at all. It will affect your career. It will be how. Because when you mean question them man you say oh me dey me release me no man. Say me opportunity here 1 or 2 interview people no maybe no. I think the best suggestion I can give to some of them is that get proper people or PR around you. In fact, any na enim communicating. Intina your communication is in fact a professional you be a juma to communicate in public obi a juma into ko on my mind be so you won come be training for you to become a better communicator. Intino so ocean idea okasa and share down land here, get somebody to either train you or get somebody or bet me after say you can say Derek akoshe dem atron on your no open or no bet me PR to respond to what Derek is saying or make people get the right message now person on found to a mountain. Now a man may affect you or brand. Then you can have that room not to do more or like you better develop on your communication skills to talk more. Or grant more interviews. Said a won't show me fear be a no because of Qatar me they feel like I interview you on your FM. Oh yeah, interview new Anna, my boss friend, because you're friend not actually. Girls we must start sending the message. One me a signal because of comments now pass here. And then me am share that friend and I'm in the trans me friend lady Ophelia. And I'm in the trans and me say me engaging it said here or before Friday as I'm flex after listening to Onia FM comment now or never a come. So I was just putting the questions to her and I said no. So Obi in that way
loopholes
then I start to say me correcting. So Obi busa say I can say we busa say you follow up me say or can say yes or yes. So get that
professionals around
people around you like that to guide the way you talk in public. In fact, some of the comments could be why best oba there's a way CSR fro the same platform so on phone say some now kind now person or chere say ya ubetimi ye PR or ho a chere mu ya ma landi. So get those people and let them guide you in your communications and the things you put out in public like that. Down to say so me koka asem no and I'm funny say because me say OMG for your headline be me who there is not what the Fila was talking about. So that's the problem of today. You who na me change me nipa na me guiding on how to talk and how to do things. It they should be encouraged like that say okay, omoko kana bloggers na fakra no munya no wrong. E da say bia wo direct say the no hema message. E betimi Fred Derek aka change mpacho police story ne down. Derek be pulling it down. E betimi yes are fine. But ultimately yes you can do a counter release be to make your message land well in the public domain. Say e bia say na me person me kan. And yes said the omoko ti no say me kan e sa na tie da bi. Na wa chire hu nsema na onye opportunity na bia okọ another platform so na yebusawa. What church won't say we dance up because an inti crowd won't go beyond crime because an inti crowd won't go beyond. You need some of these platforms to sell yourself, to sell your product, to let people hear about you, some of the projects that you are doing. And they share some of us on the flex. Whether be release project or won't be release project or what they are all kind and they Derek person quiet sound the story not
by your money. This time, that name was not on the father side. On the father side.
And I think that they are even lucky. The artists or our celebrities are lucky these days that the Sabotage platform they are so. I mean, the cameras are working.
Yeah.
It is a man kasano.
You need to play back.
Yeah, there are videos. You can easily watch. So in fact, blog and the point me cry defend no bet na ka cartoon video na abeche say na kind enti am phone tie omo hwe no mu tie video no dey like na wa ka asem no be obeka say ehu abon nti onko hit bi onko piece bi onko sound flex series bi onko hen five bi no the damage na say the obelusi pan ye wo na wonko bi na nya media person.
Well, thank you Nana Regan, well said. Chebo come to now into there also they count.
Yeah, I'll make it short, but I'll pick it from different angle. Then
okay.
First thing is that it's true we have to encourage the writers, as Derek will say it, to do the right thing.
Okay.
But the truth is that it won't happen.
We won't get them to do the right thing.
Yes, I hold that down.
It won't happen.
Because there are evidence to it. Like, my affidavit said that I lost. Say, Obi edify half and no court, yen damaging, yen still they are doing it. So it will not work. It's not a better approach. I think the best approach is that don't place yourself as a victim. Be ready to fight whatever comes your way. That's better. But if you put yourself in a victimhood position, you will always be a victim no matter what. Because a man for a krum hano, and they're ready to best spells out unless they will not benefit from it. And no the better. if they will benefit from it. Obe mia waji sika na ochina waba be sorry, kafra. Ebinum said that hear that story, no, get what they need, and later come and apologize. So if you are telling that guy to stop that, don't do that, they will do it and later apologize. So that strategy, in my opinion, it won't work. Yes, so we should still encourage people to do the right thing instead of going that way. I think the best way is that don't position yourself as a victim. I'm like not a hammy. The one in the interview, you can clearly see say the guy is not comfortable.
Yeah. He's been over careful.
Okay, yes. Into only say a fan pan is unfortunate. But I think he should rather work on himself and face them instead of begging them not to do the right thing. So
he should work on himself how?
Yes, now no. When himself o can send bia on betimi am misquote. As I said the Nana Reagan kind. Now you understand that thing. Into a mum misquote wa me manning how. Like me manning get it to you say why are they doing this to me? Why? They will do it. So why should you think about it when you don't have control over it? But what you can do is that when they do it, what happens? What can you do? One, you can take some of them to court if you have the resources. If you don't have, you can also release counter claim and I say, oh, you want to counter and you say, I didn't say it like this, I said this. Now so I can do they won't me no Jan man but don't bother yourself. Like don't feel so be like sorry for yourself, say they are hurting me. Why are they writing? People will always hurt you if you don't face them. In this world that we are in, me when I realized that thing, I am pushing me.
Yes, because it's a deeper delivery.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
And don't place yourself in a victimhood position.
Don't look soft.
Don't
look weak.
Yes. Don't look weak.
Yes.
Always face it.
Yeah.
The way you can. It's a won't to me and then call for help. And it's a one I won't to me. Yeah, I just said another regular can get somebody who can coach you. You know, oh yeah, Charlie, they think of what should I do? Then somebody will advise you to do the right thing. That's the way of facing them. That's the way of solving the problem. Because he is not the only one that people are talking about like that, or and I say almost a year or more way around him. But there are others who are in facing them boot for boot. Oh yeah, I was also a mess up. Oh yeah, I know I saw the camera. No, I couldn't have Facebook. No, so what trebie gumama e bi okra say wa anka ne yin so no so aka. And yeah, now will be a cry a bit me about Shatawali. What they all my own for Ahuni. In fact, every crowd, no super baby, I'm a I feel the abroso. Only in the Adrian crowd to be man, no, Waka de one. I know what to be now, not the one can now cancel. Now, what's it called? So I mean, I would advise him to take that position. Don't always defend yourself. Don't feel sorry for yourself or don't put yourself in a victimhood position. Because if you do that, people will always take advantage of you. Get ready to face whoever is coming. So that would be my advice.
All right, thank you so much, Intim Dodu Solomon, aka Chemo. Now, at the beginning of the show, I told you that I'll be talking to one of our lovely people, and here I'm talking about Dr. Anita, who resides somewhere in the US of A. She said she has a surprise for one of my pundits today, and I'm trying to call Dr. Anita so we get the surprise mentioned. Then after, we will also know what package or what is in it for who. She gave us this information yesterday, but because we could not do Showbiz Daily yesterday, we could not mention it to you that there will be a big surprise coming our way. So she's on the line. She's already on the line. Let me try to connect Dr. Anita. Then we can take it from there. Doc, good evening from Ghana, if you can hear me.
Hello.
Good evening, Doctor. If you can hear me, I hope you are good. Hello. Hello, Dr. Anita.
Hello.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. I don't know where
the network.
I don't know where the problem is, but I can hear her clearly. Let's try it again to see if it comes clear this time round. So we listen to the surprise for the week. Doc, good evening. I can hear you. Can you also hear me?
Hello?
I can hear you, Doc. Can you hear me? Oh, we've been using this process all the time. Okay, let's try it this way too, and let's see how it will go. We've been using this process, so I don't know what might be wrong. I suspect it's from her end. Doc, good evening.
Hello?
Good evening.
What is she not doing?
Good evening, Doc.
Hello, Mr. Sammy.
Hi.
I hope you're all doing well.
By grace, we are doing very, very fine.
Let's thank God for the gift of life.
Amen.
I really love all of your shows. I try as much as possible to watch all your shows on a daily basis. This channel is indeed Showbiz University. I've learned a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All your Pundits.
Wow.
Actually, I'm working on my BA at the University of Sammy, flexxnewspaper.
Big ups.
With that said, let me move on to my premise of this call.
Uh-huh.
I have decided to sponsor one of the Pundits on September to remember.
Uh-huh.
And trust me, I have no bias. Neither am I partial. In fact, I like all of them.
Uh-huh.
I wish I was equipped with the resources to sponsor all of them. But it is impossible.
Uh-huh.
Someone might ask, why didn't she communicate with the one she has chosen? Well, A, I wanted it to be a surprise.
Uh-huh.
And two, directly or indirectly, this might propel a viewer or some viewers to attempt to do the same. It is also a way to touch another viewer's heart, because obviously I can't do it all. I'm supporting about 300 kids in Ghana. It is not easy.
Wow.
And,
Wow.
yes.
That's
Thank
huge.
you.
That's huge. God bless you.
So
God bless you
that's
so
why-
much.
Yes, thank you so much. And as I echoed to you some time ago, I told you that education is not only in the classroom. You can get education from traveling. And I believe that it's imperative that everybody at least gets the opportunity to travel at least once in their lifetime.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Kinata is my favorite musician. He echoes in one of his songs, Travel and See. So we all have to travel and see.
Exactly. That's very true. That's very true. And this is very inspiring. So even before you mention the name of the person who is benefiting from this sponsorship, today's show is hosting Intim Dodu Solomon Chemo, Derek Money is everywhere, Powder Nation Boss, and Nana Reagan, who is Beef Nation Boss. These are the three panel members of Pundits today's show is hosting. So who is going to be the lucky one for this sponsorship to September to remember in Dubai?
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to play a bit of a game with you. The person may or may not be on set. May or may not be. So we don't know. But you'll know in a second. Now, let me say this. If you're not chosen, if you're not chosen, don't be discouraged, because Dr. Anita is full of surprises. So it doesn't mean that it'll end there. So let's just say this. We have up until September the 28th. Anything can happen between now and then. So, on that note, I'm ready to announce the winner. Again, I'm not biased. I have no favorites. They're all my favorites. So, here we go. The winner is Sarah Chemo.
Up. Hold it. Please mention the name again. We want to hear it again from the horse's own mouth.
Okay, so the winner is Sir Solomon. I don't know if I'm going to
Solomon.
Sir Chairman. Sir Chemo. Wow. So Chemo is also here today, fortunately. So I'm sure I'll let Chemo say something to you before we wrap up. Chemo, you have been mentioned. You are the lucky one.
Yeah.
So say something to Doc.
Yeah, I'm happy for this opportunity and the kind gesture. I mean, even knowing that we have a lot of people watching us is enough motivation for us to even do more. But this is extra like motivation. Even sponsoring me to go to Dubai for to get the experience, as she said. I'm very grateful. And and I'm also happy for the opportunity, and I don't have much to say, but I will say thank you very much for the opportunity, and we will do you proud. Like we will do whatever it takes to continue to entertain you.
Keep up the good work, okay? Keep up the good work. I'm very proud of all of you. And again, you know, this may not be the last one. So for those who didn't win this time, there may be another opportunity. I'm actually talking to people in my orbits. I have actually trained a lot of people on the Sammy TV, and these are professional people. So somebody else might get lucky. So let's all celebrate Chemo today, okay?
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow, Dr. Rita, thank you so much. I'm sure this is the best news to start the month of August. For us here at Sammy Flex TV. Already we know you have done it before and you are doing it again. So this is the second in the row that you are doing this, and we really appreciate you, like you said. And we will still continue. Like, this is enough motivation, like Chemo said earlier. Even without anything, we work. So if we get this in addition there, I'm sure our head will even crack for the work. So thank you so much.
You know, and we'll talk later about the payment. I think like I did the last time. I'll talk to you in a few days about it, and I'll send you the payment and everything. So congratulations, Chemo.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Wow. Chemo on your way to Dubai.
September to remember.
The latest Habibi.
One room, Anna.
Dubai very mad adventure. I'm very mad adventure. I'm with one house. Okay. Wow. This is the biggest surprise to start the month, and it feels good that one of our own is also going to benefit from this. That is in Team Derobie Solomon. And once again, I want to say thank you so much, Dr. Anita, who has been watching us, has been a fan and a family to the channel. We have so many family members out there, and our trip we are doing with Abeka Solutions in Dubai, September to remember in Dubai. It is going to happen on 28th September throughout 4th October, 1 week in Dubai. So you can also be a part of it. You can be a part of it. You can also support someone in any which way that you want to be a part of it.
Brother, me, say no kind of travel and see.
Oh, father,
you have to travel and then have experience, which is very necessary. Your conducive environment. Go and then have some experience.
Doc said, "Oh, she said." Enkwesi 28 September no asade ba kwa ka wan ti no nti jai powder ni use
rather from today going fasting and prayers
and you go fasting and prayers as a competition
Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And once again, to Dr. Anita and to everybody who has done us good in any form, even if you bought water for us to drink. Thank you very much, you guys. God bless you. Now, let's do the very final story before we run away. Amerado, after Lyrical Joe gave him some 1 or 2 punches on Kajol Sheldon's show, we were all expecting Amerado to come back and reply Lyrical Joe. But unfortunately, he did not do anything. Finally, today, 5th August, it happens to be the birthday of Lyrical Joe. Every 5th August, Lyrical Joe releases a song that he calls the 5th August Project. This year happens to be the 6th edition. And next 5th August, you do your year, Penam brothers, and maybe I'll board me now, and send my share with you. And not think to one thing, Tamono, ba, dear Kyibom, aka Free High. Now, Mathieu, that my friend, the timing of the releasing, you know, send a commercializing or the best will be birthday party. Like, or there BBR, and I know my people here, they have also listened to it. So, or it's smart to Jadiana was said no, partner was said so thoughtful, man, so thoughtful. Now, I'm asking, say, more Mathieu, what is your general impression about it? Punchy, style, delivery, everything. Derek, yeah, point you bear 4 minutes, been a young cop.
Brass, I mean, I think Amerado strategically, you know, I think they've gathered themselves very well to come out to destroy somebody's party.
Party never say no.
I say party no. Yeah, and one way or the other, I think beat very healthy for the industry, especially when the beat is also healthy for the industry. I think we are good to go. Would say Amerado there now. One thing about Amerado's no, I go over Lyrical Joe is the language. Now we put it across. Always make us say, oh, she said no more. The language you use, you have to target your audience. Those who are going to listen to the song. Métier Lyrical Joe, the 5th August, put him say, "Grofone nko no kagum kosa na etwam dia betena."
I don't know.
Mete grofo. That's I mean, o time no obi a o tie nwum no peso team aba no onya sa time ne friend ni o ka no. But one,
boy. More person better say like you want to force not to understand it.
That's I mean, but Amerado there na bars, point lines, and na language ni so o use no obenya the ear to listen. The ear to listen. And strategically, the amama pe Amerado how are all promoting in way especially, and I say or person or putting itself across because one, this is a best rapper here, best rapper there, 3 music and never that VGM. Inti ebra we be releasing the end. Umuni said no. We be releasing the end if he start getting the mentioning. Then automatically Yemeka says the best rapper alive. Or better still the best rapper now. Even though he is. Because on Okita and channel. My men can't know. No Muso say, yeah, I'm also a holder of an award. Oh, 3 music. Into my men can't know. So now the button you be able to hold. Amerado Lyrical Joe. Utie and you now see Amerado you hear punch lines, bars. You understand whatever he's saying. Utie you can relate. But Lyrical Joe there no or no there who say why they say any birthday presents into a release, but I can advise him, or let me advise him, say, oh, yeah, no more. Language now we use to know. Can we say brofun your language? English is not our language. Yesunya. Any language, yesunya. Entinu yesunya na any nyina yete. And now rapper, let's take Sarkodie for example. When Sarkodie was coming up, or rapper when he became matured, or rapper or making sure say you get meaning to the rap. Because why you matured. Lyrical Joe or to rap. But his maturity in rap, no, is not up there. He needs to work on it. Last member, but no BNT. They are telling Sani a children better than Sani, or Cornelia say better than Sani.
Because we want to see it.
And yes, man, I say, Brassame, let people relate to the song.
Well, that one is true.
Let people relate. So what's someone relate here? I can jump to it. But Sani,
I mean, Matia, what can seem be a more there?
Brassame, a more the what he could do.
In fact, Baby say or can say Ghana doesn't have an airline, but he's always in the air. I say a dope line. Say, go back Ghana, you need Ghana Airways, BB and Navy, but or no, as a Nipa not take Ghana moon on the debut.
One thing.
Okay, say as a more kind of say one thing, not one thing, but for us, I have one country.
One country.
It's anything,
That's a massama de be a mechanic say. Music a message now put across. Don't stretch your listeners. Where's our own? If you stress your listener to listen to you, oh man, bread. Say digital system into on YouTube and you flip it on off and on. Into say one who stress it or listener. Man, bread answer what you into no tie one say no enye da ni tie ya. Da ni somebody biem. Enye da ni tie ya. Unu say ye wura taps e wasom. So wo sese nwom na men sese nwom na gregregregregregre sam hwede wo abe compose nwom no make it meaningful to the listeners ear. Oti who said this is where you are going, this is where you are coming from, this is the message you want to put across. Well, Uti Amerado free hype na Kyibom mutim so we dey Kyibom a yahye. What you say Kyibom ampa wa sese ano dey man na di. Ntu tie nyum na
san dey chain
ya bot Kyibom. Uti nyum na you read meaning to it. Uti ase say this is what he is trying to put across.
I do that 2000 here.
Obeko 8 hours. Ha! Obeko kokore lyrical Jude no 19.
Ha, we are recording 2 p.m. Now 9,000. What the?
Oko. Ha! Because people 32 people are listening.
Yeah, recording 2:10 p.m. Now 9,000. Say see about 6.
The watch.
Punchlines the woman mama punchlines bass. People are listening to Amerado because punchlines was I was enjoying the flow. It makes meaning, it reads meaning to my ear. It's me first one, I'm saying second one, I'm third time. But me tell Lyrical John, I'm like, Lyrical John, we all know, say you understand rap.
Okay.
But rap is a message you are putting across. Don't let people stress themselves to understand you or listen to you. Okay. Make them like flow to the extent say everybody will relate to it. At the end of the day, you achieve whatever you want to achieve. Internet said their beat is very healthy. Omo famna physical na fe ye hu say. Omo ye ni ya na because say and as we touch no.
Omo famna physical.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
As we touch no mo ye. Omo nyi omo hu anim ye hu say if they are beefing you should see they are beefing. What I say because as we release it 5th August no ono dey na project oye. And I'm rather the Abekanta because Philly said, no one man previous what two man no into no atena and no day we na beto and or also there be boom. Fine, it's a nice beef. If Amerado is ever ready, I think Lyrical Joe should respond. Then we all move on with the industry. Beef they are very healthy a boy industry.
Chamo, yenti dey also be kan fa dey question.
First of all, I think Amerado actually issue you pa because I would see no mona okay can send baby o ma ya kan wa ha.
Yeah.
clearly which means or hey and you know can baby or can about endorsement deals and you know say or person or kwa so training who because say and to kwaniba te beef ni ba no anhwe ya bit me affecting endorsement deal and na edu ba bia mo ponche na on fi mu like okay and we said it here
yes. And anana say no Airtel Tigo
or deal be
HD plus
we said it here individually so follow and I even timing and say kind enum so kind or say any time I over punch me na meba me am told me but we do ha me punch you be like I would mu say wa follow
wosua de no he even said masua de was Showbiz name o kind o say no
daily no one fan
was say masua de was Showbiz name me nya bibia keke
any I am for daily ni so because ana no person kan you know clearly onya bibi free ha and I ohwe ne strategy ni how our control so there was similarities be with Sarkodie's way of beefing people and also so san ohwe even the osama no expose no in going that line no cry ne dressing ne position na or the video no or tana say the mic be seen and addressing nice to as said the Sarkodie ma shatter na pepepe and even the timing is so no on the Sarkodie hit shatter at the time and not shatter en country now I can't trim as I check a cry in that when you now was na boom no that be boom the same thing na Amerado so or train ya na or who's there lyrical Joe any nana so any project for na boom or the abe boom into na I was surprised who say on responding and because you see ano lyrical Joe issue or be facing is say all respond there o project na the bab abonte na work no one responding so one responding so or kwaja because it's like and they are very strategic and I was sure they said they all come and I working man now assemble kwa o kan ya mefa because of enkomo na ye di ntina mbusa man say say brofo na say o de betwe den on say the line mu ba ko bi o ka say o brofo bi ba o
translating na ba
tria e be ye ablekuma na list
that's just
the enya man for the and you know say there is who say bloggers CBS and now writers CBS idea any writers no omon translate lyrical Joe you know rap number 3 near say e be na list that's funny to me like me and I'm to wow and there's someone here interesting here he will say something and your mind will go to something that's a good rapper or a poet if you can say something and then the person will get what you are trying to say based on the onimuni the onim e hono na ebema lyrical Joe ebe loose no it's like obe appeal to very few audience like in our contest no and seminar all can and relatable to majority like a few people being a big getting based on words now using how our combining it then and now unfortunately for him Amerado are bad down or can some or can something will come to your head and you know enjoy and no change lyrical Joe no but we say any project be now anyway and you know at this time all you know who ye lyrical Joe if it will be better for him to respond at this time but like it's too difficult to decide now. Sure. And yes, answer our own German, maybe you want to tactical and then also come.
Sure say now lyrical Jones will be timing.
Yes, that's how it should
also the Babe Cantam.
Yes, that's how it
should. Now they are all hating themselves.
Yes, that's how they
but this time don't come.
Yeah. He shouldn't. Now money so later you two you try and then come in and also do your own thing.
I see. But in all you loved the job.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's interesting and it's also good for the industry. So why not?
Okay. For the culture.
Yeah.
This nation 5 point and I there one day.
So,
and you make one a cost.
See, 36, 35.
Wow.
You can check it by minutes. Then we see how much he gets
35
paid.
and then they say 36.
Yeah. Yes, Nana.
It's a beautiful piece. You take a man, but I'm eating it. I go another alternate compound house. Was Nana ya pound.
Amerado.
Yeah. Some of the things at the later part of the Yamani Baby scene, the crowd say, Charlie, Honor and Kwan, lyrical duty.
Sorry, they know.
A boy said, "No, Baba."
But
and he was raw.
Yes.
And me, it's a perfect timing for me. I just want to talk about the timing. Perfect. Because
Yabes will be part in a perfect.
Oh,
yeah, for the game.
This is beef nation
party. That is the time of hit to a bep can and untimim Chemo Castle untimim reply. Because on Pese Obekum project now we're releasing. And they say, oh, so I reply that game and also another ratio because reply now about reply on top of your project and private nama. Ube release BB. BB basa.
Or reply yearly beef. Everything.
I think I will go with Chemo suggestion and say, "Oh, the on I say your boss to the code now. Oh, don't Santa from us. Also, trying to be a goes to opposite of releasing the main project. Maybe I'm starting here record me now. Pine, now they are quite yes, and also better. Also, we are not pine. Nice, and this is for baby. It's very, very nice, and I like the way our numbers, echo. Right now, if people wants to pass judgment based on the numbers, clearly Amerado is winning.
Yeah.
As against the Kajol.
Because we're saying numbers neck on that, yeah.
I mean, 36,000 against
19. Yeah. The gap is why.
It's just a bragging beer. I'm not the crowd bragging.
Yeah, in terms of them, to me numbers.
As we need in that regard, you know, say, lyrical Joe for say, obey me beating numbers now. So, or the before free, we are raining shed and yet this song being to obey me this song, and also be what the data there because I know most of the rappers now. This song you go on my actual good data, especially when you win him so on any better.
In fact, in this one, Amerado say, or time or year, could you share it? But he thinks this is the right time to use it.
So the time in there, it's perfect. It's a lyrical Johnson question in books. So be on the I bet me, Kyibom no so ba be my chinka fa na say Tuesday afibia.
But I know lyrical Joe is a stubborn rapper. He will try to do something out of the ordinary.
Not
yes, it's Rex in the whole.
No, Sunny Feed project in the Wayawi, or no, they are two, and no, a traditional. And the traditional, they be Wayawi, and to bet me, take a risk, I hate it back, and the money
into onion bread, and on fancy Kyibom.
Project in any expectation.
Oh, I have to yearly say, the birthday be already be.
Oh, and you reply. And you are replying to Mountain chance to call name fast, and you know your punch.
Onion bread, and on fancy Kyibom.
Then you're powerful.
I mean, it's good. Every day say, as I'm attention about
just that I'm not a can say, yeah, or can say. Obeba minimum temporary obeka oba beka me girl the delay and I'm a rapid and I say
no we queue
mama what you bana obeka no
o chianeto
wa bo asambre
I mean it's nice. Kyibom is a very nice person.
Wow. Solid. Another week just ended here on Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily. And of course, what a weekend this is going to be, especially for my man Chemo, who has gotten his visa and ticket.
Bad.
Who has gotten his visa and ticket, waiting to fly to Dubai.
I have to get it first.
Really, they were free. Only higher to the free. So it is going to be a good weekend, and I want to say thanks once again to Madam Anita we really appreciate your efforts in supporting what we do. And like I keep saying, to everybody who has been supporting Team Sammy Flex TV, you guys are wonderful. You guys edge us on. You give us the energy to always do and do more. So we will continue to make you proud. Thank you so much, Chamo, for coming through, and congratulations to you. And to Power That Nation boss. Me who said now boss to friend me Kuban. Me who said now only pay Bernard Kuban no friend. Me say be a supplier.
I wouldn't be quite that.
If Kuban best supply to Canada.
Who's that? Ono Jinaso.
Yeah, hard guy. Oh, a hard guy. Kuban is a hard guy.
So now see your partner no cast of my orgasm.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your show is Saturday.
No,
Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay. All right. So Sunday, if you're in Accra, 3 p.m. somewhere around. I was here.
No, behind West Hills.
Oh, West Hills Mall. Yeah, West Hills Mall. You can also join an American and his people to do the Lady Ophelia project. We will also be in Adam with Satawale as part of his media team to cover his performance, and that is what we want to do to support our industry, give him coverage of his performances everywhere he go around the world, and we package it nicely for his numerous fans who might be missing some of the shows to also watch it online immediately after the show. There are 2 now, so it should be there. Everything will be fine. God bless you guys for watching. God bless you for subscribing to us. God bless you for everything you guys do. We pray that while we're spending $1, £1, €1, God will place you in many folds, or one CD, God will place it to you in many folds. Thanks to Digital Rasta Currency on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. Emmanuel Fori-Lapije is the producer, and Gideon Nilam Tessin as our creative director. Until we meet again, we are still going to give you more content over the weekend. So don't go away. Be here and enjoy some more. My name is Sammy Flex. We out.